Hi everyone, this is Christine Josty from Mail Something Pretty, and I am putting together assembling cards that I put together as a kit. This is the third video that I'm filming of the 6 cards that I put together, but you might be just watching without purchasing the kit. So I pre-cut all the papers and I'm just showing you how I assemble them. You can certainly reach out to me to see if I have any kits left, but if not, you can just kind of copy the formats of these cards. These die cuts are carrying over into the next catalog, which is the 2020-2021. The die cuts from all the other videos I did are retiring, but this one you can reproduce anytime, and actually the colors, almost all the colors are staying put. So this one you can definitely reproduce. We'll start with this one, I guess. Okay, so my card base is Poppy Parade, and it's a standard card base that 8.5 by 5 and a 5.5. My score line wasn't all that deep. And then the white background is 5 by 3 3/4. I'll just put that on the card. Okay, so I cut out all your pieces. This one took a while, but I used for the greens, I used this as Pear Pizzazz, and I used Old Olive. And then I used for the Poppy, this is Poppy Parade again, and this is, I always get this color wrong, Cameo Calypso Coral. They used to have another Cameo, and they were very similar, and I always call them the wrong thing. And then I have the pieces. So they're just going to lay right on top of each other. So I already poked for mine the pieces out, but just use some sort of paper piercer. That's a take your pick tool to get all like the little pieces out. You don't have to glue like all of it down. You certainly can, but it's a lot of fine lines to get glue, and I usually use tweezers, and I left them downstairs, so I have to use my fingers. So this just goes right on top. I know my glue will dry clear, so that's okay. And then I played around a little bit, and I even looked up poppies on the internet, and I love poppies, and I have orange poppies in my yard, but for the insides, and so there's actually all sorts of insides. They're not always black. And so I just thought the black would have made this a little bit heavier, and I just wanted it, you know, a little, not that they're not cheery, but I just wanted a little bit lighter. So I ended up going, that is crushed curry. And then this one is actually that same Grapefruit Grove celebration paper I used in the Dragonfly. But I did play with different colors, so do that. Look it up. I almost went with navy blue. I know my poppies, they're actually not black. They're a really dark brown, so the early espresso would have kind of matched mine, although mine are orange, so that... Oh, I should have lined this up before I put the glue on it. There we go. Okay. And then this one I just put on. I don't even pay attention to where that little smiley face is. I just put it down. Okay, and so for the leaves, I go like that. So if you wanted to, so the leaf naturally when you cut it with a die, it goes in this direction. But if you wanted the leaf to go in that direction, just flip them over and then just glue them that way. And that way you can kind of get more directions out of your leaves. And if it's not exactly on, you know, that's fine. You know, leaves have different colorations. So if it's off, not quite on center, that's fine. Again, I'm not putting glue on the whole thing. I'm getting actually awfully sticky because I don't have my tweezers with me. Okay. And some of it is raised up, and I like that look. I don't like it all the way flat, but if you want it all the way down, then you can put glue on all yours. And the other thing too is I'm putting the glue on the smaller pieces instead of putting it on the bigger, because I would probably put glue in the wrong spot. So I know that this will at least be covered. Okay. All right, so now we can put our flowers. I'm just going to copy exactly what I did, but you can kind of play around with the layout if you wanted it somewhere different. Oh, and the other thing, there is room here, and actually I probably should have, if I was going to stamp, I would have done it before I taped it onto the card, but you can stamp a nice sentiment. It will fit beautifully right here. So if you wanted to do that. I know Mother's Day is coming up in like 2.5 weeks. I kind of like how the leaf goes off the edge of the white paper, but again, that's a preference, so you can put yours wherever you'd like. And so you can also choose, I ended up gluing this one down flat, and then I'm going to use a dimensional, but if you want to pop both of them up, you can certainly do that. Okay, and that's just going to... So I kind of centered this one more in the middle of the card, whereas this one's up a little bit, so there's room for stamping. But there you go. There's one of the poppy cards. It's just a cheery, it's a nice colors, they're warm. Okay, so this is the next one. Okay, and then so I already cut everything out again. And so this cutout, this die comes with, I should have brought it up, I think it's called Poppy Moments. It comes with this set. And so I just did it twice, but it gives a nice background. And then this is the same Calypso Coral that I did. Doesn't look like it, but it's the same color as that edging. And then I did a lighter color. This is the Grapefruit Grove. This is a retiring color, but I wanted it to be slightly different. And then same with the green. So this is Old Olive, and this is Mossy Meadow. So the same thing, we're going to glue our leaves and our flowers together. I'm so sticky. This is great glue though, I really like it for projects. And it's not retiring, so that's good, so we can keep using it over and over. The snail is retiring, but it's okay because they're coming out with a replacement. And apparently it's even better. It's called Stampin' Seal, I believe. And I guess it's stronger, it has more yardage. Has a slightly different kind of case, and then it's also going to have Stampin' Seal Plus, which will kind of replace, we used to have Fast Fuse, which we don't have it anymore. We use the tear and tape, and the tear and tape is staying, but the, just trying to line up, pay attention here. Can't talk, and there we go. The Seal Plus, I guess, is stronger than the Fuse, and I guess it's perforated, so it will make, like, you know, sometimes you had a, like, it was a little hard to break off. I guess it breaks off really nice, so I'm excited about that. And all those new products become available on June 3rd. So if you'd like a catalog, let me know. All right, so I think those are all our pieces we had to glue together. I'm just going to put the snail down. My sticky mess. And then I didn't tell you the size of the white. Let me measure because I don't remember. It is 3.5 by 4 3/4. So I kind of left a bigger yellow border. So you can actually, it's up to you if you want it to go horizontal. You can kind of change the direction of your flower if you want it vertical. Just for the sake of the video, I'm going to copy what I did, but you just play around, you know, where you want the placement of everything, because it looks nice horizontal as well. All right. Again, I'm going to have my leaf go off a little bit, break that border. And then I think I'll have it play with the direction of how you want your flower. I think I'm going to have it go like that way. And I forgot to put on my little, and I used the black foil paper for this one. I forgot to look to see if that's carrying over or not. But it's nice, it just gives a little shine, and it kind of matches the shine of the other cards. Again, I'm sticky, so it's just sticking to me, not the paper. And then the bee, I did the gold foil bee also. This is from that Dragonfly set. And just put a little mini dimensional, fits perfectly on there. And you can put the bee wherever you want. I'll just kind of put it back here. Okay. So here are the 2 cards in this video. So thank you very much for watching. If you purchased a kit, thank you very much for doing that. If you're just watching the videos, I appreciate you watching the videos. I love comments and shares, and please just subscribe to my channel, and as well as sign up for my mailing list, and that's how you can find out about things that I do. And you can do that right at my website, mailsomethingpretty.com. So I'm Christine, and I wish you a happy day. Thank you. Bye-bye.